You might think this is a spider, but it's actually the tail of a Persian horned viper. Only at this moment does the mother bird realize the feast she came out to enjoy today is, in fact, her own funeral feast. This venomous snake, called the Pseudocerastes eurarachnoides, spider-tailed horned viper, is a newly discovered species by biologists in recent years. So far it has only been found in Iran. The viper is extremely elusive. Its skin blends perfectly with the surrounding rocks, making it nearly impossible for humans to spot. Its camouflage is top-notch, but its bait is even more impressive. The scales on its tail have evolved over time to look just like spider legs, and the tip of the tail resembles a spider's abdomen. Iran's desert regions are full of scorching rocks and sand, seemingly lifeless. But in the shade of a canyon, a few resilient trees have managed to survive. This rare oasis has become a resting stop for many migratory birds. Exhausted and starving from their long journey, they're easy prey. And the horned viper knows this well. It has long set its trap here. A shrike, having flown all the way from Africa, hasn't eaten in days. The shrike is one of the most ferocious birds on Earth. It loves to skewer its prey and air dry them before eating. If lucky, it might just get to sun-dry some meat here. From its perch in the canyon wall, it spots what appears to be the biggest and juiciest spider among the cracks. Delighted, it swoops in. But what was a delicious meal 1 second turns into a gaping bloody maw the next. High-level predators often appear in the form of prey. Unfortunately, the shrike doesn't realize this. It lunges again into the crevice. On the second strike, the horned viper sinks its fangs into the shrike's head. Though the shrike manages to escape, the venom has already entered its body. Its fate is sealed. The only question now is who will get to eat it in the end. Survival of the fittest. Deception is everywhere in the animal kingdom. This adorable yet terrifying caterpillar is the larva of the North American spicebush swallowtail butterfly. Freshly hatched, it disguises itself as a piece of bird poop to avoid being eaten by birds. As gross as this strategy seems, it works incredibly well. Even birds won't give it a second glance. Thanks to this amazing disguise, the caterpillar can feast under the very noses of its predators. Each day, it consumes up to 1.5 times its body weight in leaves. In just 2 days, its weight quadruples. But as it grows, it faces a new problem. It's now too big to look like bird poop. Birds in this region don't drop turds that large. Realizing its disguise is no longer working, the clever caterpillar comes up with a new plan. It begins to coat the center of a leaf with a sticky silk. As the silk dries and hardens, it pulls the leaf into a curled shape, wrapping the caterpillar inside. This becomes its temporary cocoon, a nursery for its second transformation. But instead of becoming a butterfly, it turns into a fat, green caterpillar. Cute as it may look, its new form is more visible and attracts attention. Sure enough, a bird soon spots it. Changing color alone doesn't make it a master of deception. This caterpillar has another trick up its sleeve. It mimics a venomous snake. Slowly raising its head, it reveals 2 black eye-like spots resembling snake eyes, intimidating the bird. But this isn't enough to fool a sharp-eyed predator. So, the caterpillar steps up its disguise. It extends a duckbill-shaped organ that mimics a snake's forked tongue, flicking it out like a real serpent. Sometimes, even top-tier prey can present themselves as predators. With this ultra-realistic deception strategy, the spicebush swallowtail caterpillar escapes once again. In the wild, deception and disguise are not cowardly tactics. They are refined survival strategies forged through millions of years of evolution. Whether it's the deadly lure of the spider-tailed viper or the caterpillar's ever-changing disguises, they reflect nature's relentless wisdom in the battle for survival.